Moira and June are in for a wild, presumably final season of The Handmaid's Tale. With the finale of Season 4 and the announcement of The Testaments, a 2019 novel by Margaret Atwood, which serves as a sequel to The Handmaid's Tale, we believe the series will end with Season 5. Low ratings. When you compare the ratings of The Handmaid's Tale Season 1 to the ones of Season 4, you'll notice a major decrease. That is mostly because of the repetitive plot the series uses in this last season. According to most fans, the show should start thinking about an end. In fact, the creators revealed in August 2021 that The Handmaid's Tale crew is debating the conclusion of June's story. Based on what they said, The Handmaid's Tale Season 5 will perhaps be the last one. Now, we're not saying The Handmaid's Tale has lost its fans. The series lasts because of the large group of people who stay tuned at every new season. But then again, their reviews of the show are not what they used to be at the beginning of the series. You might think, do the creators really care about the reviews? Well, we believe so. Based on the 1985 novel of the same name, The Handmaid's Tale Season 5 is not expected to follow Margaret Atwood's original story. Instead, it will go beyond it, with an original plot that doesn't really exist in the novel.
Do you think it's safe to talk here? If we're careful. Are you from here? Brooklyn.
Because of the huge success of The Handmaid's Tale, Hulu already bought the rights to Atwood's 2019 sequel, The Testaments. Set 15 years after The Handmaid's Tale, this will be a sequel to the show, which will not have June as the protagonist. In order for the sequel to start production soon, The Handmaid's Tale needs to give its fans a conclusion to June's story. When The Handmaid's Tale debuted in 2017, Atwood's story was an original, one-of-a-kind tale perfectly adapted into the series. Gilead's strict rules were unbelievable, and the incredibly amazing performance of Elisabeth Moss captured our attention immediately. And now that Season 4 is out, we can't help but to ignore the repetitive narrative, the use of violence, which has been increased with no particular reason, and the tedious plot. Moving June to Canada was the only more significant twist we ever saw since the second season, with the series making no progress for a long, long time. And thankfully, Season 4 had the shocking finale, which only makes us assume Season 5 will finally give a conclusion to June's story.
I want to speak to my lawyer immediately.
You no longer have a lawyer.
The finale of Season 4. Season 4 of the series finally brought June to Canada, where she had troubles with her sanity because, well, she's been in Gilead for too long. It was expected for her to want to revenge on all those people who hurt her in Gilead. One of the biggest plot twists in the series occurred when she killed Fred Waterford. With such a twist, we don't really expect the series to go beyond Season 5. Jordan Hellman, the director of scripted content for Hulu Originals, thought about ending the show with Season 5. Quote, "We're having conversations right now about what the future of The Handmaid's Tale holds," he said in an interview with Variety. He also said they can't come up with an answer, quote, "in the coming months." The thing is, if The Handmaid's Tale turns into a TV show such as Grey's Anatomy, it will really disappoint its fans. And as previously said, you have nothing to worry about, because once The Handmaid's Tale ends, we'll have the chance to see The Testaments. Quote, "There is also a conversation about how and when we introduce The Testaments into the larger world of Gilead on Hulu," Hellman said in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter. In Season 5 of the series, June will face terrible consequences for what she did in the finale of Season 4. Gilead will certainly go after her, not because they really cared about Fred, but because of what she did, showing that women can also be powerful, which is not something Gilead is fascinated by. Another thing that seems certain is Luke's disappointment in June. Based on his reactions at the end of Season 4, we won't see him staying with June in Season 5. Some theories even suggest he'll run away from her. And of course, we believe Season 5 will reunite June with her daughter, Hannah, who's still in Gilead. Quote, "I feel like the reunion with Hannah is the end of the show," O.T. Fagbenle, the actor who plays Luke in the show, said in an interview. Sadly, most of the cast of the series doesn't believe in a happily ever after of The Handmaid's Tale. Quote, "Those creatively sadistic creatives we have making the show, I don't think they're going to give us a happy ending where Luke and Hannah and June just walk off into the sunset and build a new house in the Maldives," Fagbenle said in an interview with Insider. According to the actor, there's probably more blood and torture on the horizon. The Testaments. The Handmaid's Tale Season 5 could easily draw a conclusion to the series that will also serve as the base plot for the sequel. One of the things fans would certainly love to see in the finale is the destruction of Gilead, which, as previously mentioned, is done by the one and only Aunt Lydia. In Season 4, we've seen a minor change in her character, meaning that she's been, softer than usual. With the sequel to The Handmaid's Tale, we won't see a repetitive plot, we won't see violence for no reason, and most importantly, we'll see fresh storylines. The only actress that is guaranteed to appear in the Testaments is Anne Dowd, who plays Aunt Lydia on The Handmaid's Tale. By turning into the protagonist in The Handmaid's Tale, she's the narrator of the Testaments. And, as you already know, June is the narrator of The Handmaid's Tale. The Testaments follows Aunt Lydia's attempts to make Gilead a better place for the handmaids. With The Handmaid's Tale not following Atwood's novel anymore, the show has become more flawed, and when we move on to the Testaments, the showrunners will have plenty of material to scoop from Atwood's work in the 2019 novel. In other words, this is how the Testaments could save The Handmaid's Tale. Do you guys agree?
I will put Esther's correct.
A desperate need for an ending. While there are lots of things suggesting Season 5 will be the last one of the show, some of the creators seem to be interested in a story beyond Season 5. We've already said that a lot of fans want a conclusion, but there's also a group of fans who want the series to last more. The Handmaid's Tale has been renewed for Season 5, and showrunner Bruce Miller is not particularly interested in an ending. In an interview with THR, he said that he, quote, will do the show as long as Lizzie, Elisabeth Moss, wants to. Well guys, here's the new Grey's Anatomy. And for those of you wondering about the release of The Testaments, Hulu initially announced that the sequel will go under production in 2019. And ever since then, there have been no other pieces of information released about the sequel. Obviously, the sequel can't happen before The Handmaid's Tale ends. I mean, The Testaments is a sequel to that story, and takes place 15 years in the future. Once we know more about it, we'll inform you. Now, do you guys think The Handmaid's Tale should end with Season 5? Or do you want the series to go beyond its 5th season? Let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed our video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching.